is so important for us to get a flu shot this year?
Absolutely. I'll dispel the myths first. The flu shots, I hear people say, I'll never get a flu shot again because I got it once and it caused the flu. Or they'll say that they don't work anyway. They don't necessarily have the correct strain, and so people all get the flu anyway, so it doesn't actually help. Well, number one, it's impossible to get the flu from the flu shot. The flu shot, like all vaccines, it boosts your immune system, and when the immune system is boosted, you may get a low-grade fever or muscle aches or fatigue, but those should only last about a day if you do get them. The majority of people do not get symptoms from the flu shot. So that's one of the myths. And then the other thing is, even if the strains that are in this year's flu shot are not the exact match, and we still have some strains that people are getting, the people who get flu shots have a drastically reduced mortality than people who don't get them if you still get the flu later in the season. Those are the two myths. Now, in terms of why it's important to get the shot is, one, or your routine vaccines in general, so influenza, but also the pneumonia vaccine. We want to prevent diseases that are preventable because, one, if you get sick from one of those, you're very susceptible to COVID and having a poor outcome. There's also concern of a surge in COVID cases this fall and winter, especially with the colleges going back to school and that sort of stuff. So in the beginning of the pandemic, when there were shortages of hospital beds and just a real shortage of supplies, that could happen again. But if we also have people with influenza on top of it who also need hospitalization, it's going to magnify the problem that much more. So, and the more people who get the flu shot, the less flu there is in the community. So you can also think of yourself as being a good citizen and protecting those around you who are more susceptible than you. So if there ever were a year to get the flu shot, this is the year. So if you have any inkling of whether you should get it or not, definitely get it.